Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2O channel. Wow. Just wow. Tonight was pretty sensational. That performance from start to finish was absolutely sensational. I'm honestly so happy. I'm so happy right now because Graham Potterball is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? I'm not trying to overly gas it. I'm gonna calm down because some of the things I was saying before I jumped on camera, I was moving a bit mad, and I'm not gonna say them on camera because this is only the start. I'm hoping we can keep getting better and better and better because it looks like every single player in the team right now is fighting for their spots. Every single player in the team right now feels like they have a point to prove. It's a fresh start for everyone, you know. Graham Potter's given everybody a chance. He's rotating the team and we're still playing phenomenally. You know, these last 3 games we've played, Milan twice and Wolves, been so good, man. And before I get into the review, the way we played, Milan, all of this stuff, the red card, the penalty, all of that stuff, I just want to get this out the way. The ref tonight was absolutely shambolic. That was probably one of the worst refereeing performances I've ever seen in my lifetime. Honestly, that was horrible. I don't even think Anthony Taylor has been that bad. I'm not even quite sure, to be honest with you. With Anthony Taylor, it's moments. This ref throughout the whole game was just consistently shit, bro. Like, he would give fouls. Like, he'd blow his whistle for a foul that was not a foul. And then he would give yellow cards when the challenge was not a yellow card. And then he'd give yellow cards. No, he wouldn't give yellow cards when the challenge was worth a yellow card. Like, it's very confusing. It was very all over the place. I'd never seen that many players being given yellow cards in the first half. I'm not sure how many Milan players got yellow cards, but for Chelsea, I'm pretty sure Sterling got one. I'm pretty sure Mason Mount got one, and I'm pretty sure another player got one as well. And I know Milan got a few yellow cards in there, plus the Tomori red card. So I was thinking, what is going on with this ref? Like, horrible tonight. Just really bad from start to finish, I have to say. And I'm seeing bare Milan fans, and pundits even on Twitter saying, Italian pundits being like, oh, the ref cost us, rah, 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 rah. Oh, Chelsea get to bring this on and this on. It's like, shut, man. You man were terrible tonight. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Milan ain't all that, bro. I've seen them twice now. The first time it was injuries. The second time it was Theo Hernandez is back. He's back. Bro, you could have had your keeper in goal today, your main keeper. Could have had your main centre-back. You could have had Zlatan up top. Bro, you could have had that new £35 million brother that you bought who's injured at the moment. It doesn't matter. You could have played your best team possible, fully fit. You wouldn't have beaten us. Fact. They just wouldn't have beaten us. We outclassed them tonight. From start to finish. From start to finish, bro. Yeah? Their manager, the people that, the person that Milan fans should be blaming for tonight should be their own manager. Because tactically, I don't know what the hell he was doing in the first 15 minutes of that game. I don't know what that plan was. That was horrible. He was doing things I've never seen before. I ain't even seen Pep do that, to be honest with you. I don't know whether he was trying to be like Pep with the way he was playing Theo Hernandez and Tomori doing left back shifts, and I'm thinking, all that space down the right hand side for Mount and James to cook. No wonder those two were so good in the first half. I just have to say, Mason Mount was absolutely, oh my God, he was so good. Oh, Mason might be back, you know. He might be back, people. I swear down, because that was sensational from him. He got man of the match, even though he played one half of football. And you know what? Fair enough. He was that good. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I'm getting too ahead of myself right now. Anyway, like I said, the ref was absolutely horrible. When you go into the lineup, we play Kepa in goal. We play the back three of Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, and Trevor Chalobah. And then we play the wing backs of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. And then in the double pivot, it was Kovacic and Jorginho, and in the front three was Mason Mount, Raheem Sterling, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And I thought, first 10 minutes, I thought, you know what, the atmosphere is gonna be lit. You know, we need to make sure the crowd sort of just calm down with the atmosphere by scoring a goal maybe, or just dominating the play and stuff like that. But to be fair to the Milan fans, they were loud throughout the whole game, just throughout the whole game. And I gotta say, fair play to the Milan fans that were singing kept on singing throughout the whole game. They even did it last week at Stamford Bridge. So fair play to them. That's real. That's a really good support from them. But regardless, though, yeah. Like I said, I feel like when I'm going to talk about how we played mainly after the red card, but if we talk about the first 15 minutes of that game, obviously Milan, they tried to get on the ball. They tried to press us really high, put pressure on Kepa, put pressure on our centre backs as well. But I just feel like we were just playing through their press very well. We were very useful on the ball. We didn't waste it too much. I feel like the only player who was maybe wasting the ball and sort of ruining our play was Ben Chilwell. And Ben Chilwell sort of proved my point of why I wanted Cucurella to start, because I just thought they're going to put us under pressure. And I feel like when we are playing out from the back and when we're in our own half, I feel like Cucurella, with his composure, with his style, would be better for us than Chilwell. When we're attacking them, I think Chilwell's calm. I thought Chilwell was calm going forward today. But in terms of the build-up and stuff like that, he was a bit annoying, and everyone else was doing their thing. Koulibaly was good on the ball. Kepa in goal was good on the ball. Thiago Silva moving it very quickly. Kov and Jorginho, no time wasting to get down that right-hand side. The link up between Reece James and Mason Mount, the amount of space they had down that right-hand side because of their manager's tactics. Like, the way they were set up was like, you thought Theo Hernandez was going to be the proper left back, but in a way it was like a back three, and then Benacer dropped in, and then Theo Hernandez moved into like a number 6 position, and Tomori was doing like left back shifts. Like the gap between the middle centre half for Milan when they moved to the back three, and Tomori was like, it was like here. You're just thinking to yourself, what is going on? And the amount of space Reece James and Mason Mount just had down that right hand side to just cook was absolutely ridiculous. And like, if we was always gonna create a chance or maybe get a goal, it was always gonna come from that right hand side. And let's discuss the penalty situation. Look, in my opinion, it's a penalty and it's a red card. People are saying it's a soft red card, bro. Guys, okay. For anyone saying that it's not a penalty, which I haven't seen much of, then that's ludicrous. Mason Mount getting behind Tomori. Tomori panics. He's got his arms all over him, trying to drag him back, bro. Trying to drag him back, and Mason Mount goes down. It's a penalty. I've got no doubt in my mind that is a penalty. That's a foul. If anyone else does that anywhere else on the pitch, bro, if that challenge happens anywhere else on the pitch, the ref blows his whistle for a foul. So I don't know why it's going to be different in the box. And on top of it as well, he's denied a goal scoring opportunity. So of course it's going to be a red card. Regardless of how soft you think it is. Regardless of whether you think it was worthy of a red card. Now, if that challenge happens anywhere else on the pitch, of course it's not a red card. But the difference is, this was in the box, 1, and 2, he denied a goal scoring opportunity. Mount is literally through on goal. Mount, could literally have scored or squared it to Aubameyang. Literally, if Tomori if Tomori's hands weren't all over him. So I don't get this outrage that, it wasn't a penalty. And I don't get even more of the outrage that it wasn't a red card. Of course it's a red card. And do you know what, Tomori can hold that as well, I like Tomori, innit? I rate him as a defender. I think he should be starting for England, innit? Because of Maguire and them man not being good enough, But, and I'm saying he can hold that because, this guy was chatting before the game, that performance at the bridge wasn't the real me. You get me? Like, we're going to show them, who the real Milan is. We're going to turn up, we going to get lit. You dig what I'm saying? He didn't exactly say that, but he was pretty much gassing the thing, saying Milan are going to perform well. He's going to perform well, and he's going to, show, why last week wasn't him, the way he performed in Milan. And then within 18 minutes, man gets sent off. And the way Tomori's been talking about Chelsea in general leaves me to think like he's a bit bitter about us, which is weird. Because I think if you're gonna beef with anyone, beef with Lampard. Like, that's your main problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get it. So Tomori fouls Mason Mount. It's a red card. He denied a goal scoring opportunity. I don't get the outrage. For me, if that happened the other way around and a Chelsea player did that to a Milan player, look, I'll come on here and say the same thing. I'm not biased like that. I'll keep it real with you. So Jorginho, ice in his veins, bro. Ice in his veins. Slots the penalty in. I even found out at half time they were doing the laser ting on him. The laser ting on him all over his eyes and that. And he still bagged the penalty. Unlike some brothers from Liverpool who couldn't do it for for their country. We skied it over. Woo! I think the ball is still flying when Salah missed that pen because, boy, that was a shocking penalty. Yeah? And he had all them lasers, still didn't score. Even Neymar for Brazil recently, on international duty, lasers all over his eyes for a penalty. He slots it in. Mwah. Jorginho, he's one of the best penalty takers in the world. Of course he was going to bag it in, no doubt in my mind. I didn't even know the lasers were pointing at him. I only found out half time. That makes the penalty even better. And Milan can hold that because you ain't all that, bro. You ain't all that. You man ain't that, bro. You ain't that, bro. Yeah, the best team in Italy at the moment are Napoli. They're cooking right now. I'll be honest. The football they're playing is pretty good. These man, I don't know about these man. I'll be honest. Let's see if they even get out of the group because pretty sure Salzburg's ahead of them as well. So, oh yeah, it's funny how within a week, 6 days ago, we were literally a week ago. This time exactly a week ago, we were bottom of the group, all nervous about tomorrow's game against Milan at home. Slapped them 3-0, we're second. Slapped them 2-0 here, now we're first. Now we're top of the group within a week. Crazy, innit? Football's a mad sport. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. Jorginho scores his pen, and then this second goal was just absolutely brilliant. Like, Kovacic, I'm starting to feel like he was one of our best players as well in this game as well. And I feel like Kovacic's game in general, I think, was defined in that line-breaking pass he gave to Mount. And then Mount just gives a little flick, just a flick. Yeah, flick of the wrist. You got me. And Aubameyang wins the race with Sterling, slots into that bottom right-hand corner, keeper's near post, 2-0, does the flip. That flip was mad, by the way. Bloody hell. Last week, yeah, I've analysed his flips, and this may be weird to you guys, but I have analysed Aubameyang's flips. Now, last week when he did the flip, the reason why he nearly fell on his ass was because the run-up was pretty short. So the landing was never going to be clean, and it was always likely he was going to fall backwards if he was going to fall. But this one today, the flip, this one was just full speed, 100 miles per hour, where he nearly fell down face first. So, yeah, still showing he can do the flip at 33, but not as clean as he used to. I hope, I know I'm seeing people saying, I hope he doesn't get injured off that. He won't get injured. Aubameyang's durability is really, really good, so I've got no doubt about that. And yeah, good goal from Aubameyang. He's scoring the goals, guys. Another good performance from him as well. I'll talk about the players in more depth in the play ratings video that will come out tomorrow, guys. So yeah, tune in for that. And then for the rest of the game, guys, obviously at halftime, Gallagher came on for Mason Mount. Obviously, it made sense because Mason was on a yellow card, and as well as that, I think he's the only outfield player who's actually started every single game since Potter came in. So he needed some rest of some sort. So yeah, he had to go off obviously. And then likes of Ruben came on. Who else came on? Gallagher came on. Ruben came on. Aspilicueta came on for Reece James. Apparently Reece was walking at full time onto the pitch and stuff, so it looks like it's not too bad. We'll get updates on that. We'll see. And yeah, Aspi came on, Ruben came on, Gallagher came on, Cucurella came on, and who else came on? Havertz came on as well. So yeah, those 5 came on. They got their cameos, bit of rotation. Guys got rested like Sterling, Aubameyang, etc. Mason Mount, Reece James going off the pitch as well, and Ben Chilwell as well. So yeah, overall good game. If I was to pick him out of the match, honestly, if he had played the whole game, it genuinely would have been Mason Mount. For me, Mason Mount in that first half was so good. And like I said, I'm gonna explain in more detail in my play ratings video Mason Mount's performance, because I thought he was absolutely sensational. So if he had played the whole game, it would have been him. But overall, in terms of the 90 minutes, I'm stuck between Jorginho and Kovacic, because those two in midfield were just sublime. So good. The way they just tiki-taka, looking like prime Barcelona, just breaking the lines, passing in between the lines. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just fluid. It was comfortable. It was just beautiful to watch. And Graham Potter ball is in full effect, guys. And yeah, I'm happy in it. I'm really happy. That second half was just controlled, relaxed. Milan weren't doing anything. You know, we probably could have scored a couple. Aubameyang maybe should have scored. I think Conor Gallagher definitely could have scored as well. And yeah, that's it. You know, 2 games against Milan, 2 comfortable wins. We move on now. We've got Villa on the weekend. Our next Champions League game will be in 2 weeks, I think, when we face Salzburg away from home. I'm pretty sure they're next. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Whenever I see you guys, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm 8 away from 100 subscribers, so please, guys, get me there ASAP. I'm on the consistent grind again. Like I said, player ratings will come out tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the player ratings video. Peace.